Hello and welcome back to Introduction to Edexcel A-Level Business with myself, Graham from Tutor to You. And in this part of the course, we're going to look at assessment objectives. So on screen, we can see the 4 assessment objectives along with their relative weighting. So there are 4: AO1, which is knowledge and understanding; AO2, application; AO3, analysis; and AO4, evaluation. So we can see that AO1, knowledge and understanding, accounts for between 20% and 22% of the overall marks, whereas application is 22 to 24%, analysis 28% to 30%, and evaluation 26% to 28%. So let's dig a little bit deeper into each of the 4 assessment objectives. So AO1, knowledge and understanding. This requires you to demonstrate knowledge and understanding of key terms, concepts, theories, methods, and business models to demonstrate and show an understanding of how both businesses and individuals are affected, impacted by, and respond to business issues. So, knowledge can be demonstrated throughout your answer, for example, by using a specific model or theory that you are familiar with and that you understand to help develop and support an argument, for example. It is therefore really important that you are familiar with all the key terms on the specification, as secure knowledge and understanding is really essential for exam success. And in a way, knowledge and understanding opens the gate towards better application, analysis, and evaluation. Now, in the files section of this course, you will find a free revision checklist. You can download this and print it off and use it to ensure that you have covered and are comfortable with all the core content from themes 1, 2, 3, and 4. The file section also contains another handy resource, which is a handout which covers some of the key business models and theories that form part of the Edexcel A-Level Business specification. Each model and theory has a QR code at the top right hand corner, which you can scan, which will take you to a page which contains more information on each individual model and theory. We also have a range of resources to equip you with the essential knowledge and understanding you need to be successful in Edexcel A-Level Business, such as knowledge books, study books, and flashcards. And you can find these on our website, tutor2u.net/business. So, for example, the knowledge book contains a range of structured activities that you complete to equip you with the essential knowledge and understanding, whereas our study books provide you with a comprehensive set of essential study notes relating to a particular theme. So on screen we can see the study book for theme 1. Each study book is broken down into sections with what you need to know, which consists of complete, concise notes on each topic. And we've also added in some exam gold, which is advice from experienced examiners about common student misconceptions and what to focus on in your revision. Let's look a bit closer at AO2, which is application. Now, AO2 requires you to apply your knowledge and understanding, which is AO1, to a range of business contexts to demonstrate how both businesses and individuals are affected by and respond to issues. Now, application is a skill which a lot of students find very difficult, and it's really about tailoring your answer to the specific business or industry you are writing about. It's important to remember that no two businesses are the same, and the same question applied to different businesses should elicit different responses. Application can also be demonstrated through the effective use of data in your answers, and we'll be looking at data, quantitative skills, and numerical concepts in another video. So analysis, AO3, this requires you to analyse issues within a business to show an understanding of the impact of these issues on individuals and organisations, of internal and external influences. Now, it's important to bear in mind that analysis is far more than simply identifying advantages and disadvantages. That is really knowledge and understanding. Analysis is all about writing well-developed arguments that develop causes, consequences, and effects with logical chains of reasoning. The last assessment objective is AO4, evaluation. Now, AO4 requires you to evaluate both qualitative and quantitative information to make informed judgments, as well as proposing solutions to business issues based on evidence. Now, there are a number of ways that evaluation can be demonstrated. It can be demonstrated through producing a balanced response, and depending on the question, providing a conclusion, support a judgment or recommendation that is built on prior analysis. Let's look quickly at the command words. So Edexcel A-Level Business uses a variety of command words, and these indicate which assessment objectives are being examined. So you might be asked a question which requires you to calculate something. So this examines AO1 and AO2. You might be asked to draw or construct something like a decision tree or a supply and demand diagram. This examines AO1, AO2 and AO3. Explain questions examine AO1, AO2 and AO3, whereas assess and evaluate questions examine all 4 assessment objectives: AO1, AO2, AO3 and AO4. Let's complete a short activity. You can pause the video while you have a go at this, then unpause to run through the answer. All I'd like you to do is can you identify the assessment objectives for each of the following questions? So, draw a supply and demand diagram to show the likely effects of the estimated change in population for the 30 to 40 age group on the UK clothing market. 4 marks. Calculate to 2 decimal places the percentage difference in the sales revenue of Aldi between 2019 and 2020. 4-mark question. Assess the likely consequence for Nissan of investment in new production technology. 10 marks. So, can you identify which assessment objectives are being examined in those 3 questions? Pause the video now, then unpause to run through the answer. So hopefully you've managed to have a go at that. So the first one, draw a supply and demand diagram. This examines assessment objectives AO1, AO2 and AO3. The calculate question, calculate to 2 decimal places, the percentage difference in the sales revenue of Aldi between 2019 and 2020. That assesses assessment objectives AO1 and AO2. Finally, our assess question, assess the likely consequence for Nissan of investment in new production technology. That examines all 4 assessment objectives. And that concludes this video where we've looked at the assessment objectives in relation to Edexcel A-Level Business.